Okay, so you've been visualizing, you've been saying your affirmations, you've been trying different techniques, you've been putting yourself out there, and yet it seems like the love that you want is still not coming. Why might that be? Well, stick around because I'm going to help you with that. Hi, my name is Amanda and I am an intuitive love coach. I help women connect with their inner, divine, feminine, goddess energy so that they can start to attract real, authentic love into their lives. So I talk a lot about manifesting on this channel, and specifically manifesting love. And if you don't quite know what manifesting is yet or how to do it, then I invite you to check out my other channel where I talk specifically about the mechanics of manifesting and how-tos, how to do it. So I'll put a link to that channel in the description box so you can check that out. But I'm going to assume you already know how to manifest. And I'm sure you've been doing your visualizations, I'm sure you've been doing your affirmations, I'm sure you've been working on your own confidence, I'm sure you've been putting yourself out there, right? And yet, where is this love? You're sitting around maybe scratching your head like, okay, I've been doing all this stuff, now where in the world is my person? I have a question for you. Are you open to love? Are you open to your person coming into your experience? Now, on first thought, you may be like, yeah, of course, like I really want this, I really want a really loving relationship, I really want a reciprocal relationship, and I want to feel beautiful, and I want to feel special, and I want to feel connection, and I want to feel sensual, and I want to feel joyful, and all of that good stuff. But are you really open to having those things? Are you really ready to have those things? Now, there is a chance that you may feel or you may think, more like think, you may think that you're ready, but you're really not ready. Now, I'm going to speak from experience. I have experienced this on my journey, where I'm doing all my visualizations, I'm doing affirmations, I'm really trying to get into the feeling of, ooh, yes, love is coming to me, what I want is coming to me, my manifestation is coming to me, and yet nothing happens. And I was so confused for such a long time why it wasn't happening. I thought I was doing everything right. But the thing is that I was not completely open to love. I was not completely open to actually bringing in the thing that I wanted. Energetically, I still had those walls up. Why did I have those walls up? Well, it's because there were past experiences, past hurts that I still not had completely let go of. I want you to use your energy, your point of attraction. I want you to see it as kind of like a tree. If you have a tree and it has a bunch of dead branches on it, but it has a lot of really beautiful, healthy branches, okay? But it has also a lot of dead branches as well. And you keep pouring water on it and pouring water on it and pouring water on it, but you're keeping those dead branches there. That tree is not going to grow. It's not going to flourish in the way that you're going to want it to flourish by pouring all that water on there. You have to prune those dead branches first. So it's the same thing with your energy when you're trying to call in something that you're wanting to attract. If you are still holding on to past experiences, you're still holding on to past pain, past trauma, past hurt, then those are like dead branches in your energetic field that is acting as a block towards that water that you're trying to pour on there, that love energy. So you really, really need to sit down with yourself and ask yourself, do I really, really, really believe that this time the love that I want is coming to me, and it's going to be real, and it's going to be authentic, and it's going to be beautiful? and it is gonna work. It's gonna work this time. Now if you're sitting there and you're kind of like,
I don't know, what if it doesn't work? Because it hasn't worked in the past, and I'm a little afraid that I'm gonna meet someone and I'm just gonna get hurt again, because, you know, Joe Schmo, he broke my heart 12 years ago, and the other day I tried to talk to this one guy and he didn't really want to talk to me. So, I mean, yeah, I kind of believe that love's coming, but at the same time, I'm not 100% sure.
well, you need to wipe that all out, and you got to completely jump into a new paradigm. You need to completely jump into a new timeline. Now, this sounds super, super easy, and I guess to some people and at some level, it is kind of easy. But I understand that we're all human. I understand that we all have different, we've all had different experiences. We've all experienced differing levels of intense traumatic experiences, and it's not going to happen overnight for some people. But you really, really, really need to make an effort, and I know a lot of people try to skip over this step because either they don't want to really tap into those negative emotions again and bring them back up, or they just want to get to the good stuff. Well, you can't get to the good stuff unless you get rid of the bad stuff first. So I really invite you to sit down. I invite you to ask yourself, is there anything that may be standing in my way energetically between where I am and the love that I want? Do I still think of certain guys from my past and still hold some anger or some sadness about the way I was treated? Do I sometimes put up a wall or act really protective over myself because I don't really trust men, and I feel like a lot of them are bad, and there are not a lot of good ones out there, so most of them are bad, so I'm going to sit like this when I'm out in public because I don't want men to look at me with their male gaze. Okay, that kind of energy is not going to get you the love that you want. You really need to clear that out. You really need to step into a space where you have cleared yourself of your past energies and your past traumas and your limiting beliefs so much that that stuff just doesn't really cross your mind anymore. You are completely focused on your end. You are completely focused on, this is what I want and this is what's happening, and I'm not afraid that it's not going to happen, and I'm not afraid that it's going to go wrong, because it's not going to go wrong, because I'm choosing now to step into that new timeline. Now, there are many ways to do this, and we will get into those in later videos. We'll actually share with you like different techniques that you can try, and we'll do exercises together. I can also work with you one-on-one if you want to do it that way. But it's really, really important for you to start this work and to start it as soon as possible. So I want to leave you with a quick way to get started on this, like a quick little first step that you can start doing now to begin this process, to begin this journey of completely clearing and purifying yourself of these limiting beliefs, these past traumas. Okay, so here it is. I want you, every night before you go to bed, get a journal out. Yes, journaling. I want you to get a journal out. And I want you to take some deep breaths. And I want you to ask yourself, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being, yeah, right, never gonna happen, and 10 being, oh, absolutely, no problem, yes, it's gonna happen. Ask yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, how possible, how likely is it that I can have the amazing, authentic, real, deep love that I desire? Then once you come up with that number, which I'm assuming it's not going to be 10, so if it's not 10, then there are some things within you that need clearing. I want you to write down that number, and then afterwards, I want you to take some more deep breaths. I want you to put your hand on your heart, and I want you to ask yourself, why is it not possible for me to have that loving relationship that I truly want? And then the first answers that come to your mind, I want you to write them down. Every one of them. And it can be anything from I've always been heartbroken in the past, to I don't like my body, to my hair sucks, to men are bad, men can't be trusted, who's gonna like me, I'm not interesting. Any of those kind of negative beliefs, whatever pops into your head, write it down. That's it. That's it. That's all I want you to do for now. I just want you to get it out there. I just want you to get it on paper. And it may not feel good, it may not feel pretty, but this is a way of getting it out from back here, getting it out from in here, and getting it onto the paper so that you can look at it. So it's right in front of you and you can look at it. Because once you look at it and you're aware of it, then you really have the power over it, and you really have the power to do something about it and to clear it. So I really invite you to do that practice between now and the next video. So I really hope you found this helpful. If you did, please like the video, and if you would like to continue on in your journey towards attracting authentic love into your life, then please subscribe to my channel. I'll be uploading a video every week. And please, in the comments, let me know how you found that exercise. If you found you had a lot of limiting beliefs, if you found you only had a couple, and let me know how it went. And always remember that you are deserving of love for the very, very simple fact that you exist on this planet, that you came here at this time on planet Earth. And I will see you in the next video.